Hello there everybody, my name is Juan and welcome back to a new ranking video. So we've done Pokemon, we've done Dragon Ball Z. Today I bring you one of the other series which I've actually watched in its entirety, watched people react to it, watched a couple of times. It's one of my favorite series. We're gonna get into Hunter x Hunter. So let's get right into it. The man who started it all is Uvo, 100%. This is a man and a half. I love the spider tattoos. I love the chest. I love the body. What can I say? I love the big spiky hair. I love the hair on the body. It's chef's kiss. Beautiful. We can start with Leorio. Now, Leorio is a little young for me. I'm gonna be real. Generally, for that, I would put him in C. But he's actually a very good character. I'm gonna... that's kind of crazy. I kind of want to put him in A. He's not S because he's not my type, but he's a good character, so I think he's good. I like the personality. It's admirable the way that he's trying to become a doctor, because in the past he's had a scenario with his friend where he was unable to do anything about the fact that his friend was sick, and because he passed away from an uncurable disease, he wants to become a hunter, or he is a hunter, and he's learning medicine in order to be able to cure people from diseases that don't exist, and that's admirable as fuck. So even though he's not really my type like that, he's going into A tier. Okay. Let's go Zatos. Another character that I don't particularly find attractive in the conventional sense, where I would like see him out on the street and be like, holy, that's a man. But when you get into his character, he's very, very cool. You know, even though he doesn't have the body, him running consistently at such a steady pace through the first part of the Hunter exam goes, he's a fit ass motherfucker. You know what? He's got it on. I'm gonna put him in B because I'll be honest, he's not really physically attractive. What I do like about him, he wanted to tell Gon about his dad and shit, and the Hunter exam, like he wanted to. There was a moment after the Hunter exam where he was like, should I do it? But then he was like, oh, actually it's my job not to. But like he really wanted to because he saw like the potential in Gon. I think that's kind of cool. I might move him down to C at some point, but let's keep him in B for now. Okay, this guy, Hisoka fights this guy in like the third phase, the tower part of the exam. At some point or another, Hisoka fights this guy and completely destroys him. That being said, even though he had such little time, I figured we needed some meat in this, because I'll be honest, the characters in this show as compared to Dragon Ball Z just, they just fucking slut the man out. Everybody's fucking muscular, everybody's fucking sexy, everybody's like wearing little clothes. The battles go on, their clothes deteriorate, you get to see a little bit of their bodies. Hunter x Hunter has a few men that are like that show body, that you're like, ooh, you know. But the attractiveness in the rest of the male cast comes along in a very nuanced. You kind of have to get into their character. You kind of have to see what they're about in order to kind of like find attractiveness that has nothing to do with the bodies. And this character, Togari, I'll be honest, I don't remember shit about him. But we do need characters like this on the list so that we have some meat to look at, something interesting. I'm gonna put him in A, and it's crazy to put him next to L'Oreal, but this guy, if I look at him, I do find him attractive. I do think he's kind of, you know, he's got the body, he's got the, but you know what? Never mind. I'll put him in B because Hisoka kind of, he had a gimmick, right? He shows up and he's like dual wielding like blades and shit. That's cool. Then he like tries to go at Hisoka, and for a moment you think, holy shit, he's gonna take on Hisoka, and then Hisoka just takes over his entire gimmick and destroys him with his own fucking like style of attacks, and it's like, okay, he's not that impressive. The body's there, I like it, but oh my god, I keep thinking about Uvogin. I feel like I didn't say enough about Uvogin. He's just built right. That's just like a whole ass man. Oh my god. I mean, the hairy chest, the hairy arms, dude. He's a fucking animal. He's fucking insane. I've said enough. He's just fucking sexy, dude. There's nothing else to be said. Okay. There's this guy. Let me see. What the fuck is his name? Bedot? I don't really remember him by name like that. He is one of the criminals. Where am I? This guy. He is a criminal. He is imprisoned, and his role within the Hunter exam is to pose a certain threat to our protagonist in order to delay them in the exam, and if he manages to do that, he gets his sentence reduced. Let me take a good look at him, cause... Okay. You know what? This is one of those characters. I was thinking B. I'm gonna put him in A. He's one of those characters that I think does bald right. There's few characters who do that, but like he's got like that. I like it. He's not showing much body, but he looks like he's fit. That's good. I like that. Okay. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking dumbass. He's a fucking himbo, if you will. He's fucking a trickster. He's stupid. He's a fucking criminal. But I love the build. I absolutely love the fucking build. I'm nasty for this, actually, but he's kind of... You know what? Just because he's a fucking dumbass, he won't go in S tier, but that fucking body type is so attractive, dude. Holy fuck. Is there anything to be said? I mean... He pretends... You know what? I almost want to put him down, because he's not even, like... He's kind of, like, the person... You know what? Fuck it. Putting him down. I'll put this guy on top of Zato. Zato's is cool, but, like, these, like, guys are just built a little bit better, which I like. Yeah... You know what? Like, the more I think about it, like, I love the body. Absolutely love the body. Like, he's built. Like, I like him, but even considering... Holy, that's kind of crazy. Nah, because we need kind of some meat up here, I'll be honest. Okay. There was somebody else. Oh, Juanisabeast? This is crazy, dude. I'm insane for this, but that man is... He just... Dude... I don't... Look at the arms, dude. I know he would kill me, and to be honest, to a certain extent, I would almost be fine with that, but, like, that mustache kind of does it for me. He's also got that... You know what I'm talking about? The veins on the arms is crazy. And, his scene with fucking Killua is so fucking insane, dude. He's an insane criminal. He has, what is it, like, hundreds of deaths on his, body count of people he's killed. So, like, I almost want to not put him that high, to be honest. Maybe he could be a top of A. But, like, the build, like, he's just, like, daddy shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's a nice thing to look at, even though I will die by the end of our interaction, so... Okay. I guess this is a good time to bring in Hisoka. I stan Hisoka. He's gonna start in S tier for me. He's starting there. But there was that one scene. I'm gonna keep it real. That was kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of him being a weirdo. I don't really think that's his plays, or like that's his like reasoning for like doing shit. I think when you think about Hisoka, he's like power thirsty. He's like, he loves competition. He likes a good challenge, which is why he allows in multiple occasions to Gon and Killua to live, and so that he could see them grow up to be strong, so that he has characters, or he has other people in the world that he could challenge and fight and have like in good battles with. So it's like, when you look at it like that, it doesn't look too crazy. But man, I like him as a character. Fucking Bungee Gum has the properties of both rubber and gum. You know what? Fuck it. He's A tier. I'll keep him in A tier. He's lacking S tier simply due to the fact that he's a fucking weirdo, bro. In many senses. Like, that fucking image where he's like, that's crazy, dog. But, yeah, like, we'll give him his credit, because he's fucking a cool character, I think, but he's definitely got a weird side to him, so he's not that up there. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even, like, that attracted to him. He's good looking, but, yeah, no. He's going down. Gitaraku. That's a D tier for me. Kind of intimidating, even. You know, no, D tier. You know, I might even make an F tier just to pull him lower. But that's a crazy ass motherfucker right there. At the end of the Hunter exam, he reveals that he is actually Illumi. Illumi. I I'm not a big fan of him. He's cool. I like the thing he's got going on with the manipulation type shit with the needles. He's kind of interesting for that. But you know what? Even lower, actually. I don't like... He's kind of similar to Hisoka in the sense that they're, like, obsessed with power to the degree that he would put, like, a fucking pin inside Kilo's head in order to control him to not fight people above his fucking class level or whatever. That's kind of weird. He's always doing some kind of weird shit. I'm gonna leave him in D. That's fine. I don't really like him like that. I think that's it for... Okay, we can do Netero. Now, this is a picture of Netero, from further on in the show. I think Netero's kind of good looking, dude. That being said, I do have some additional shit for Netero. Because he's got that outfit from the beginning of the show. This one, where he's like an older man. I don't like that outfit. For that, you know what? But I do like that outfit, to be honest. Yeah, I think A tier is good. We'll put him there. You know what? This guy, he's coming down. I think this guy is a good representative of that section of the Hunter exam. You know what? Even then, that's good. You know what? We could do this. Yeah, he's weirdo. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I said, I love the build. I absolutely adore the fucking muscle, the big hands and shit, but he's just a weirdo. He's not even that attractive. He might even fuck it. You know what? Coming to my senses. And this guy could even come lower. This guy, he could stay there. He's really just there for the body, to be honest. I'll put him above, I'll put him below Sato. Sato is kind of more of an interesting, nuanced character, I think. Okay. There is a part in the anime where we get to see Netero when he was younger. S tier. I almost even want to put him above fucking Ubogan. That is one fucking yoke. Oof. But holy fuck, look at this dude. He stood in the fucking winter, in the snow, punching one punch at a time. And that was his training, and that's how he became as powerful as he is. If you know about the show, you know this is fucking insane, dude. Oh, this guy. Bodoro? I'll put him in C tier. Nothing crazy. An older gentleman. He's kind of interesting. We don't really get to see him much. He doesn't make it that far. But, you know, he's a man in this universe that existed, therefore he had to be mentioned. That's it, isn't it, for the 100 exam? Okay, then we move to Heaven's Arena. We do have Wing here. Not attractive, in my opinion. I might even put him in D, I don't know, he's like a twink. He's got the nerdy shit going on. Those things in collaboration don't really do it for me. I almost even want to put this motherfucker up and putting Wing next to him. Even Illumi, he's not ugly, he's just strange. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this guy's a dumbass, but you know what? I love himbos. What can I say? Okay. You know what? We could... Because there was like a mini arc in between the Hunter exam and Heaven's Arena, which included the Zoldyx, right? So we could do Goto. Goto... I like how, again, like serious he is, how like mysterious, even how devoted he is to the Zoldyck family, and how without really knowing, he's actually kind of powerful. He uses coins as his weapon, which is interesting. Not something I think I've seen before. I like that. But if we're looking at him from a design perspective, from a, like, do I find this man attractive perspective? Okay. I'll put him in B tier. I do like the little beard he has going on right here. But other than that, he doesn't really have much going for him. You know what? I keep switching them, but like this guy, I'm just like, body's like, it's interesting to me. Like, I like it. Okay, so if we're gonna do the Zoldyx, we can do, where are they? Okay, Zeno, he's too old for me. Oh, man, but he's very interesting as a character. I'll put him in C. Like, he's definitely too old. He's like, on that decline, like we were saying. That being said, being able to conjure a fucking dragon out of Nen is insane. Silva Soldic. Strange man, but the build is there. I think I like him even better than young Netero. That's a sexy man. He gives me fucking Super Saiyan vibes, bro. Like the fucking golden head. That might be the inspiration. I'm not sure. I've never really looked into it like that, but he's a good looking man. Look at those fucking arms. I don't, like I've said before, I don't like the long hair, but I think it works here. He gives him like a little bit of mystery. He's an assassin. He's gonna slay this fucking. But I love it. I love the aesthetic. I absolutely do that. I think warrants S tier. Simply on looks alone takes him to S tier in my opinion. What? Sorry, Lori, you're too skinny. You're not like in the you're not part of the vibe over here. Would this be a good time to bring up this guy, Basho? Basho kind of sexy. I'm not gonna lie. Basho kind of hitting it. Oh man, he has the fucking, what is it called, like mutton chop type shit with the little mustache. He's like showing body. He's not like overly muscular, but he's got enough to where you're like, okay, he's got hair. He's got a happy trail. Excuse me. You know what? Bottom of S tier for now. I might move him back down to A. I don't know, but he's a looker. I like that. I do. Phaeton. I fucking adore the emo shit. You guys know me. I absolutely love that shit. There's a lot to be said about Phaeton. I love how he's 28 years old. I looked it up because I was like, this guy looks tiny. I don't know how old he is. He might be young. I don't know, whatever. But I love the aesthetic. I love the fact that he can kill multiple people in seconds. Maybe I shouldn't love that, but it's like, in an anime perspective, it's fucking insane, you know? You know what else I love? I love his fucking, the Pain Packer fucking shit. That shit was so fucking cool, dude. If we're gonna be using fits, because one of the things I did, somebody mentioned in the last episode, is how Goku Black, his fit was kind of cool, and I was never even considering fits. I was more or less, in that scenario, focusing on the fact that he was like the 5th iteration of Goku, or the 5th like Goku lookalike. But then somebody mentioned the fit, and I was like, you know what? That is a different kind of fit. It's good. I ended up in the comments moving him up one spot higher. This, if we're thinking about fits, this is so fucking sick, dude. I absolutely fucking love this shit. So edgy, so fitting to his character, but it's like, it's so fucking cool, dude. I think A is cool. Again, I think S tier, you have to have just the body. You have to have the body to get there. I don't think he does, so hey, we'll leave him there. Okay, Bonolenov. Both of them with the bandages and without, I'm gonna pass. I'm good. I don't need somebody with that many holes. With all due respect, that's his like culture or whatever, but not attractive to me personally. Therefore, he's down here. I'm good on that. Shalnark. I like Shalnark. Shalnark is interesting. For a second, I thought he was young, but I think there was like debates on how old he is. But he looks to be, you know, of age, so we'll include him. He's good looking. I'll be honest. He's good looking. He's kind of fit. Put him right there. He could be the division between the men and the boys. So yeah, I mean, dude, and then Shalnark, I didn't include it, but he has an ability where he can go actual Super Saiyan. That's fucking cool. I think that's fitting of him being up there. Who else do we have for the Phantom Troop? Nobunaga. I'm gonna throw him in B tier. What is there to say? He's a little too thin for my liking. Maybe right there. I like how he kind of saw potential in Gon and even offered to include him in the Phantom Troop, like out of left field, because he had like this personality similar to Uvo, and he's like an enhancer, and he saw that and he was like, oh, you know what, this kid, he has potential, he could become one of us. I respect that. Therefore, you know what, I'll move him up one spot. Okay, Finks. I think Finks is fucking hot, dude. Finks is hot. He has the attitude. Not only that, he gets a different fit, and the other fit, dude, look at this shit. I'm not like a big fan of this, whatever, but the hat, that shit is so sick, dude. I love that shit. I like how in this show, like, characters actually get, like, the chance to, like, change outfits. Not like fucking Gon, like, the whole show, he just wears the same shit. But then, all the other characters kind of switch it up every now and then, which is cool. Realistic, even, if you will. We could do, Franklin. I like Franklin. He's built nicely. He's kind of a big dude. He's got big hands, the way I like it. Like, look at this picture. That's Phaeton's height. That's Franklin. He's just like broad, big, beefy. I like also, it's crazy. I don't think I would. The fucking earlobe shit. Kind of strange, but also gives him like a different kind of look from all the other characters. Also, I mean, the fucking fingers becoming gums, that's fucking insane, bro. Even though it's kind of weird, I like the stitched up face. I like the haircut. He's just like, I don't know, dude, like, it's kind of weird, but like, I like him. He's, in my opinion, kind of good looking. From what I remember from him as well, he was kind of like one of the more reasonable members of the Phantom Troop. Like, whenever some shit started going down, he was actually like an intellectual, was he, if I remember correctly? And therefore, I think he's up there, for me at least. Crollo Lucifer. Okay, Crollo is S tier, bro. Let me put him, maybe not better than him, because he's still kind of youngish. He's built, I like that, but what I like most about him, brother, he has 2 fits. Okay, let me say this. When we first got introduced to him, he was like this, right? Like the one on the left, well, he was like dressed in his usual fit with the coat. Okay, interesting, very interesting design for a character. You got the cross, the back of the thing has an upside down cross, I believe. Then we get this character, and you're like, okay, who the fuck is this? At first, I wasn't even aware that the fact that they were the same person. But look at this, the fact that he can wear 2 different fits and look like a completely different person. To me, that's impressive. Until the point where we got to the fact that they revealed that it was him, I wasn't even aware that it was him. I don't even remember, but like, it's interesting. I like him as a character. I like his ability. He's cool. But oh, you know what? Duh, this guy was in the fucking Heaven's Arena arc. Castro? I'm good. You know what? This guy can go up a little bit. Castro, you can stay down here. I'm good. Okay, that looks kind of good so far. Okay, I mean, I didn't really even say anything about Castro, but like, I don't know, he was kind of like a one-trick pony type scenario, therefore I don't like the body, I don't really like the long hair, that's not for me, it's not for me, so, hey. Yeah, next to the Isekai shit, right? Next we get into the, oh my lord. Razor? Dude, look at this. The top 3 right now are just these fucking hulking, big old, masculine, big old men. Love that shit. Razor? Dude, Razor is so fucking sexy, dude. Oh, my God. Okay, I'll be real. I don't like the fact that, for the most part, he always has this face going on. It's kind of creepy. That being said, the body makes up for any flaw this man could ever have. That's the type of shit I like. Absolutely. S tier for me. Okay. Getting through? Trash. I'll be honest. Not my cup of tea. He's got the nerd shit going on. He's a bomber. He gets destroyed by Gon. Like, come on, bro. Get it together. Like, of all the things you could be doing, you're in this fucking video game doing, like, strange shit. Fighting with kids, bro. Get it together. What the fuck? Jing. I think Jing is attractive. That being said, he is a little short. You can put him here. Not really my type. I think there's a lot to be said about him. The fact that he kind of left Gon with his aunt to take care of him. Kind of absentee father type shit. That's not really too attractive, I'll be honest. That being said, had he not gone about life in that way, we would not have even gotten this show, right? So, I think he's right. He's good there. Because he's good looking, don't get me wrong. I think his powers, at least what we've seen so far, are interesting. He's able to, like, replicate others' abilities to a certain extent. That's cool. But aesthetically, not really my type. Personality-wise, we know very little, therefore I'm just going to leave him there. He's kind of good there. Kite! We do get introduced to Kite at the end of that arc, the what is it called? The Isekai shit. Not a big fan of Kite. From an aesthetic standpoint, he's not really attractive to me like that. That being said, Kite is a very, very interesting character. Very confident in his abilities to a fault. Though, that being said, he's cool. The long hair, again, I'm not a big fan. B feels generous for Kite, I'll be honest. Huh. It's okay. I'll leave him there. He's cool. He captured my heart. I'll say that. We'll leave it there. Nav, not really my cup of tea. He's kind of, cool power. Pocket dimension type shit. Love that. Physically, not my type. Also, he lacks courage to a certain extent. And, was easily intimidated by the Chimera ants. Reasonably as well, because when you like feel that kind of pressure from like Yuppie, I believe he felt his aura, or it might have been Neferpito's aura, his fucking head went bald or like gray, and he just like started having shit based only on aura. Kind of weak, not really my cup of tea, so I'll put him down there. Moral. So Moral is built the way that I like men to be built, to be honest, as you can tell from like these 8, more or less. These guys are a little bit leaner, but I love big builds. That being said, Moral, I don't like the hair. I think that's just it. That's what's holding him back from being S tier, in my opinion. He's kind of got like the aura. He's kind of got the steez, if you will, smoking den ability. Insane, cool. I like that, but the hair kind of holds him back for me. Personally. Shoot. I like him as a character. I do. He was kind of like an unforeseen force. He pulled up and you were like, well, what the fuck? But then his ability was kind of interesting. That being said, even though he was able to like occupy Yuppie for a long time, he's not really built the way I like him. What is this aesthetic choice? Like, this motherfucker looks like Absol. Dude, like, I love Absol, but I don't know if the proportions with the hair going one way, the asymmetrical kind of look, I'm not into it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. Therefore, he gets a C. Knuckle, I think Knuckle is easy A tier. Knuckle's one of the few characters that actually shows a little bit of body, and he's kind of built, he's kind of sexy, I'll be honest. I think, again, what holds him back, though, is, like, the pompadour type hairstyle. Not my favorite. He's sexy. We'll be honest with that. But he kind of... Maybe he's below Moral, to be honest. Even maybe before... Nah, he's kind of similar to Finks. I think I'll leave him there. Yeah, he's okay. I'll leave him there. I like him shirtless, but the hair kind of, like, I'm like... I don't know. I'm not a big fan. So, I did include the Chimera ants, but there is like a questionable kind of sense of, what the fuck? Because, these are creatures that are made, spoiler alert, even though you should know this if you're watching this video. These creatures are the product of human and, other organisms being fused together within this insect called a chimera ant, and she like lays an egg, and the egg is born with the qualities of both like humans and other organisms, animals, etc. The weird part is that most of these creatures are like 40 days old, if I remember correctly. It's like 60 days old in like canon or like in the show, right? So it's like, that being said, they are built very nicely. A lot of them have like fucking 6-packs. They're all fucking big as hell. Therefore, even though they're technically like less than a year old, I'm gonna consider them because they're like otherworldly, and therefore forcing like human conceptions of like appropriate like age ranges doesn't even make sense. So they probably develop at a different rate, clearly, because even though they're tiny or like in age, they're technically like babies. They're fucking built like men. So anyway, I don't know why the fuck I'm even saying any of this. Also, another thing, Chimera ants are like a fucking furry's dream, dog. Like, don't get me wrong, some of them are sexy. I like it to a certain extent, but there's a lot of weird shit here. Let me start with probably the worst one. Just because of the shit that goes on with this guy, I felt almost like including it but I'm not going to because it's so fucking deranged. And if you know, you know. But this guy, he has a certain pets. Even saying it is fucking. That's, you know what? New tier. Because yeah, he does some weird shit in the anime. I'm not a fan of it. It's kind of one of the points where it made me realize what the fuck is this show. But it kind of served like a good example to demonstrate the fucking evil that are the Chimera Ants. So, hey, to a certain extent, at least that guy, he's fucking disgusting. Okay, Blaster. There's a lobster Chimera Ant. He's kind of sexy. I don't know what it is. I know he would fucking pinch me in the worst possible time. He's just... Dude, I don't know why. When they decided to design these characters, they decided for the Chimera Ants to give them, like, fucking Speedos and, like, thongs and shit. You know what? What are these arms? He's got, like, 8 arms. That makes sense, right? For a fucking... I mean, what the fuck is making sense out of a fucking Chimera Ant, to be fair? But, like, look at the legs. Where would I even kiss him? Like, where the fuck is his mouth? I consider that I really consider that for S tier. I'm gonna move him down just because he's kind of creepy to a certain extent. He's got the body. I know he has a big dick, dude. He's got a big lobster dick. Like, I like the body, but then, like, you get to the head and you're like, what the fuck? The hands? I can't hold hands with him. He would destroy my hands. What the fuck is the point at that point? Colt. Yeah, he's got the body, but the circumstances that allowed him to be born were devastating. Therefore, even, like, thinking about him, like, he might look attractive to a certain extent. He kind of resembles humanity to a reasonable extent. You almost want to like him, but then when you remember how he came to be, you're like, oh, sadness, despair. We're good. We're gonna leave him there. Let me do Ramit. Kind of an asshole, but holy fuck is this fucking rabbit built nicely. He's got a fucking... Oh my lord, he has a 6-pack. The villain, he's wearing a thong, dude. Okay, before I get, like, weird comments, I don't generally find that attractive, like, thongs on dudes, but, like, I don't know why the fuck it's working here. It's a fucking rabbit. I don't like him as a character, but, like, the build is so fucking nice, dude. Holy. I like what I'm seeing here. I leave him an A. He's kind of... he could be bottom of A. Yeah. Man, that's kind of weird. Welfin. Ooh. I like Welfin a little bit more. Okay, well, for Welfin, I do have additional shit. Let me put it on the screen. He's got, like, a jock stripe type shit. And then when you look at it from the back, it's like a G-string. Motherfucker, what? Again, he's kind of built the way I like. So... I'm even considering doing like a Chimera Ant like part, but okay. I think I like Welfin more than Ramit, so Ramit will come down. Put him here. That looks about right. Melorion. I don't remember how to pronounce his name. He could be down here. He's not really giving me body. He's kind of invisible half the time. He's cool. I like his power. But, yeah, he's not really giving me much in the, like, attractiveness department, so we'll put him there. Chitu. Overconfident. We can put him right here. He's not, like, he's got the body. He's kind of like a little quirky. He's almost gay, if you will. He's kind of got like that vibe. But, he's not it. he's too overconfident, like I said, yeah. Lil. This is a furry's dream, like, daddy, isn't it? Like, not for me, though. Not my type. He doesn't give me much. I'm not, like, opposed to his build, but the long hair, I don't know. It's too furry for me. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm good. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay. Then, this guy's name is Byhorn. He got very little screen time, but that's a fucking A tier from me. Holy fuck, dude. I'm a furry. So whatever, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm not, but, like, the fact that I'm looking at this shit and I'm liking what I'm seeing, is crazy. He's just built nice, dude. I don't know, like, say what you will, I don't give a fuck. That's sexy. That's sexy. And they're all like in their fucking, I don't know why the Chimera Ant's got like the fucking fan service treatment, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. I like, he kind of looks like Daddy-ish. He's got big hands. I like it. He might even be better than Moral. Favorite Chimera Ant? Eh? No, Wolfen, you can go up. He's got the body. I like him. Okay. He's kind of a strange creature. I like when he had an interaction with Meruem, and he was so fucking afraid for his life that his entire, like, fucking fur fell off, and he looked like a fucking, like, skin dog and shit. So, that's whatever, but, like, aesthetically, I like it. I like it. Is this crazy? I don't know, dude. It's just... Okie dokie. Shiapoof. You know what? Wing, I don't like him, but I feel like these guys are like... he's not that bad, but like these are like weirdos. Their own extent. Like, I don't really like them like that. So I don't feel like Wing was kind of out of place between these monsters, if you will. Shiapoof. Ah, man. I kind of want to put him higher because of the traits that he represents. He represents gayness to a certain extent because he's like, oh, he loves the violin. He's quite literally a butterfly. Like, the representation in the animal kingdom of gay shit, no? He's like, very, like, queer-coded and queer-mannered. An icon, if you will. B-tier. I don't like it. Those facts are the reason why he's this high. This is very generous, in my opinion, for him, because he's not built like the way I like them. Yuppie! Is this crazy? Hold up, let me... The thing I like about Yuppie... Oh my god, he's built nicely. This picture... Ah, man. Okay. The thing I like about Yuppie is that he's like a shapeshifter. He could do, all these images you see on the screen, that's all Yuppie. He could literally be 5 different forms, and, but when looking at this... Okay, I'll leave him in S tier. I don't care. He's kind of a weirdo. He's kind of a bimbo again. Another one of those, but he's just built nicely, dude. I don't know. Judge me if you will. It is what it is. Meruem. S tier. The biggest threat to society. I don't care. He's built nicely. I think the way that they wrote his character is very nicely done. Him playing, what, Gunji, was it? With, that little girl. I don't remember her name at this point in time. But him kind of understanding humanity from playing a game with a character, and up until that point, every game, everything he had tried to conquer, he had, and then this one tiny little blind girl comes and doesn't allow him to conquer that, and that essence, and him continuously having these games with this character, making him kind of realize that there is some potential within humans, and ultimately him like falling in love, if you will. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. It's kind of like the way that I interpreted it. Humanized him so much that I almost want to believe that at the end of the day he could have become a good individual, though him being as powerful as he is, him being this almost alien entity, kind of makes him a threat ultimately, because with such enormous power, it's kind of like inevitable for him to like take over the world, right? So that being said, very fantastically written character in my opinion, but he's kind of good looking. I like him, and I like the kind of like philosophy behind him. And when he was facing Meruem, when he was facing Netero, him kind of being like, oh no, let's talk, and I want to learn more about the world, and he didn't even want to fight at that point. It's crazy. And Netero, unfortunately, casing him like as a ginormous threat, because he kind of is, to the world and deciding to go for the nuke. Okay, that makes sense. I love Meruem, bro. I don't know what it is. He's a good character in my opinion. Okay. Gon. Adult Gon. Based on physicality, I want to put him up here because he looks very good. That being said, the reasoning as to why the little boy you know and loved, or protagonist for this series, ends up looking like this at a certain point in time in the show, I'm gonna be real. I almost don't even want to include him just because it's kind of sad. I'll put him in B. I don't know. He kind of drops a little bit. I love the aesthetic. I love that ultimately Gon can grow up and become this individual if he really sets his mind to it. And I believe he can. I do. But the circumstances under which he ended up becoming this individual, kind of crazy. It feels like even talking about it in this sense of like attractiveness feels strange to me, because it's like this little boy decided to give up his life and to become the strongest version of himself possible in order to avenge his fallen comrade. It's like, fuck. When you think about it, like, that's kind of crazy. He's fucking sexy. Don't get me wrong. I love the build. I love how he looks very handsome, very attractive. But with a grain of salt, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna leave him a little bit lower. Maybe A. I'll put him in A. Like, he's not like bad looking, but like it's just like, again, the circumstances of his creation is insane. Okie dokie. This is the like final arc. Periston. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. Periston looks attractive, right? He's like conventionally attractive, but there is not a soul in those eyes. This is a conniving fucking rat of a person from what I can remember. And he's the kind of person that you meet and you're like, wow, this is such a like a perfect person. Like, he carries himself in a way that makes him look very good. But beneath the facade is like an evil person, and I'm good on that. Like, aesthetics can never convince me that this man is not evil. Like, I'm gonna leave him in D tier. He's kind of, he's probably not as bad as Genthru. Genthru's just bad. Like, bad character, bro, in my opinion. This guy, also bad. I don't even remember his name. Let me see. Botobai Gigante. I'll be honest, I don't even remember why I decided to include this man. Maybe because he's built big, but like, I don't like the aesthetic. I don't really like what I'm looking at with him. He's not really my type, so he's gonna go here in D tier. This is a manga character that I decided to include. I've seen so many fucking videos of Hunter x Hunter, and there's certain characters beyond the anime. Oh, beyond that he's an interesting case. I think there are better images of him that kind of display his body. That is Netero's son. He's good looking, but he's kind of evil, isn't he? So you give him A. Let me see. Let me take a look at his image. This is like a fucking manga image, so it's like, I'm gonna put him in B. He can go above these guys. He's kind of built nicely. Okay, that's it. Okay, hey. Let me take one last look to see if maybe some changes need to be made. I feel like a Basho is so out of place. Okay, you know what? We can put him down. He can be top of A. Even Byhorn is kind of sexy, bro. I keep looking at him like, hey. This is my Netero. I like him as a character, but like I said before, he is kind of at that stage of his life where he's kind of on the decline. He's not really like attracted to me in that sense. Like, imagine, sure, you see like an older gentleman who is super fucking jacked, but like he's like at a stage in his life where he's like, I don't know, like I don't think it would work. You know what I mean? Like he's good looking, but also you kind of, out of respect, you're like, okay, you need to do your own thing with people your own age range, right? If that makes sense. Yuppie being up here is kind of crazy, but hey, if you can shapeshift into anything, you know what I mean? He definitely has a big dick, if you maybe this could go a little higher, maybe you could go a little lower. It's like, I love the aesthetic for Crollo, but Look at these fucking beefy ass men that he's competing against. And ants. Okay, let's see. A tier? Huh. Shalnark. I like him as a character, but he's coming down. I don't know. Phaeton. I don't know if the emo-ness keeps him up there. I even kind of want to bring little... Maybe... Nobunaga, you can come down. He's a little thinner. I like him as a character, though. Okay, no, I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like I'm making changes that are kind of, like, not that significant. So, okay, last look at the tier list. And okay, hey, that's it. So, I am thinking of doing another iteration of this, but I need recommendations for shows which I can maybe check out so that I can get acquainted with their characters. And if there's a show that has a lot of like big, beefy, daddy, fucking muscular, masculine, hairy, beefy men like this, please recommend it, because that's the type of shit that I like. But if not, you can also leave me recommendations for specific characters from specific shows, because I am thinking of doing another iteration, like I said at the beginning, of just anime men in general. So leave me your, your hear me outs, okay? Leave me your hear me outs in the comments. I'll look them up, I'll compile them into another video, and then we'll go from there. But for the time being, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.